What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? U.S. judges Michael Conahan and Mark Chiavarella sent minors to prison for bribes, and each were convicted of their crimes, with one not being released from prison till the year 2035. Damn Skippy. Additionally, the Pennsylvania uncivilized mutt judges who organized a scheme to send minors to private prisons for bribes will have to pay more than $200 million to hundreds of victims of their crimes. Federal Judge Christopher Connor ordered $106 million in compensatory payments and $100 million in punitive payments for nearly 300 people in a civil lawsuit against the judges, writing that the plaintiffs were the tragic victims of a scandal of epic proportions. In a scandal known as Kids for Money, Mark Chiavarella and Michael Conahan closed a municipal juvenile detention center and accepted $2.8 million in legal payments from the builder and co-owner of two private prisons. Chiavarella, who presided over the juvenile court, promoted a zero-tolerance policy that ensured large numbers of children were sent to PA childcare and Western PA childcare. Chiavarella ordered jail for children as young as 8 years old, many of them for crimes such as theft. He oftentimes ordered boys to be chained and handcuffed and taken immediately away to prison without any opportunity to say goodbye to their family. These dudes targeted, these uncivilized mutts, targeted a population of children who were already experiencing emotional and mental health issues. Instead of them giving those kids some type of relief, they caused them more grief. They are the worst of the worst. You know who else is the worst of the worst next to them? The women in their lives and the friends that they had who knew what they were up to, who knew how they operated. Them. You know who else get it? The owners of those prisons. They should definitely go down, because they were all in on it together. They all benefited from illegal activity. All of them. They should all be handled. Somebody ratting the other person out ain't enough. Certain things that people do, man, it don't matter what they say. Hey, man, hey, okay, I forgive you. Now take this punishment. You know what I'm saying? Take this punishment. You know, you got to be punished. Certain things, oh man, you can't let people get away with certain things at all. These guys, this Chiavarella guy particularly, his brusqueness and arrogance led the way in the way he operated, the way he totally disregarded due process for those children. He just got in there and did. That's why I say, fam, these judges have too much latitude. Too much latitude. I've even had judges that agreed with me on this. Say, yeah, man, we got a lot of latitude. We kind of, you know, we look at the courtroom as like it's our house. And oftentimes, they do go outside of the law. But oftentimes, people are afraid to challenge them, especially when you start talking about kids who come from impoverished neighborhoods. You know, they really don't know their rights. They think the judges and the prosecutors and the attorneys know everything. And they just kind of just go along with whatever's recommended. If you're a little kid and you imagine being an 8-year-old kid and you got a public defender, lawyer representing you. You're this little poor kid and the public defender comes in and he looks like he's helping you. Patton, you okay? You all right? You need anything? And you think, okay, he's on my side. Okay, listen, this is what they want to do. Now, I know I got to talk to your mother, but, how do you feel about this? They want to give you 75 years, with good, good behavior. You can be out in 65 years. Little kid be, you just sign right here. Your mom already agreed. Now, I'm not sure if they allow minors to sign. Well, actually, when I signed my paper, I wasn't actually a minor. I went in as a minor, came out. But I got to look into that. But still, they do have conversations with these kids, and because they want to check their pulse, right? But even if they go and they talk to the parents, oftentimes the parents just kind of just roll with the punches. They just go with it. It's cold, man. It's cold. These judges, Shivarella, he's serving a 28-year prison sentence. And Conahan, who was sentenced to, what was he sentenced to? More than 7 years in prison, was placed on house arrest in 2020, with 6 years to go on his sentence. Personally, I think these two uncivilized mutts got off easy considering the amount of lives they ruined. This is a country that has gone down the toilet. A country ran by public servants who are more interested in serving themselves than the people they've taken an oath to serve. Every single day, it seems that these uncivilized mutts are in a race to prove that they can sink to an even lower level of human form, to derive profits in the most disgusting ways to benefit themselves. The criticism leveled against this public toilet is well earned. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?